In order to put this speech into context, for those of you who may be less familiar with the play, at the beginning of the play, Richard exiles Henry Bolingbroke to France, and in his absence, in order to fund his war in Ireland, he sequesters all his land and money. While away in Ireland, Henry Bolingbroke returns to England, and on his return from the war, Richard finds that the majority of his supporters have changed sides and moved over to Henry Bolingbroke. And this is his response. Of comfort no man speak. Let's talk of graves, of worms and epitaphs. Make dust our paper, and with watery eyes write sorrow on the bosom of the earth. Let's choose executors and talk of wills, and yet not so. For what can we bequeath save our deposed bodies to the ground? Our lands, our lives, and all are Bolingbroke's. And nothing can we call our own but death, and that small model of the barren earth that serves as paste and cover to our bones. For God's sake, let us sit upon the ground and tell sad stories of the death of kings. How some have been deposed, some slain in war, some haunted by the ghosts they have deposed, some poisoned by their wives, some sleeping killed, all murdered. For within the hollow crown that rounds the mortal temples of a king keeps death his court. And there the antic sits, scoffing his state and grinning at his pomp. Oh, allowing him a breath, a little scene, to monarchize, be feared and kill with looks, infusing him with self and vain conceit, as if this flesh which wards about our life were brass impregnable. And humoured thus, comes at the last, and with a little pin bores through his castle wall. And farewell, king. Cover your heads. Mock not flesh and blood with solemn reverence. Throw away respect, tradition, form, and ceremonious duty, for you have but mistook me all this while. I live with bread like you, feel want, taste grief, need friends. Subjected thus, how can you say to me I am a king?